Hello, and how's it going, everyone? It is Skullzi here with the latest and the greatest gaming news. Your pale gaming news vampire is back after a weekend off of trying to get revenge on my goldfish, which defected. I did accomplish that mission. I don't want to talk about it, but I do have a new Bethesda Roundup news video for you today. It is Monday, which is a slow day for basically anything, even gaming news, especially in January, because January is usually one of the slowest months for gaming especially, but I still... Hello, kitten.
Ayla wants some attention, doesn't she, because she hears me talking. Ow! Ow! Is you mad? Oh, you can't get mad at me.
Alright, let's try this again. I did manage to round up all the most recent Bethesda news, speculation, and rumors, and I'm going to be breaking it all down for you today. However, nothing major is in today's video, so if you're like expecting some kind of huge news or something, I'm sorry. It's Monday, it's January, it's going to be a slow month, but I still have some interesting stuff to talk about today. And real quick, no, I will not be talking about that very controversial and recent Starfield leak that happened over on Gaming Leaks and rumors over on Reddit, because I actually debunked that leak. Someone put up pictures and the pictures were fake. It's not even worth going into. It was a totally fake situation. So let's get to the real stuff that I want to talk about in today's video. And we're going to start things off with a Pete Hines quote, who, by the way, said that he kind of wants to be left alone a little bit in regards to being asked over and over again about when Starfield and the Elder Scrolls 6 are going to come out. And I kind of respect that, because even though he is PR for Bethesda, this is kind of his personal Twitter account. He talks about hockey and sports and other stuff on his Twitter account, and a lot of people actually bother him with endless questions about when the Elder Scrolls 6 is going to come out on stuff that has nothing to do about gaming, so I can kind of understand why he might be a little bit annoyed about that. But he says he's going to block anyone that kind of doesn't take the hint and trolls him and asks him question after question, when you should kind of already know what the answer is if you just Google it, and I can respect him on that. So please don't spam Pete Hines with questions. Bethesda will talk about stuff when they're ready to talk about stuff, and Pete Hines will absolutely probably never talk about anything before Bethesda officially announces it. But as I say that, he actually did respond to something interesting, because a lot of people were worried about how much work Todd Howard will actually be doing in Starfield and the Elder Scrolls 6, because he's the executive producer of the Indiana Jones game, he's working on that Fallout TV series as well, he's doing a lot of stuff. But in this tweet, as my glasses suddenly appear on my face, Pete Hines actually kind of tries to alleviate some of that concern. You can see this exchange happened on January 12th, and Wild Stallion says basically Todd Howard is a talented man who's been doing stuff for years, and he's sure he'll be fine and be able to do all these different projects. But Wild Stallion says he wonders if he's still game director on Starfield and the Elder Scrolls 6, and this is kind of like playing into that worry about how much work he'll actually be doing on those two titles. But Pete Hines alleviates the concerns by saying Todd is currently executive producer on many Bethesda game studios and other projects, such as the Fallout TV show, and his main focus remains directing the upcoming Starfield and the Elder Scrolls 6 games, which aren't affected by the Indiana Jones news. So that's awesome, and that's something I kind of tried to talk about in my previous videos, although that was mostly speculation. But now we have it confirmed from Bethesda that Todd Howard's main focus will still be Starfield and the Elder Scrolls 6. So don't worry, he's not going to just move away from games and pay a bunch of attention to the Amazon TV series and maybe put more focus on the Indiana Jones game than he would Starfield or Test 6. Apparently his main focuses will still be Starfield and Test 6. So yeah, that should help alleviate anyone who is concerned with that. But that's something I kind of figured would be the case anyway. However, the next piece of news I want to talk about has been totally rocking the Bethesda community, especially in terms of modding, because this mod is so huge that I think for the first time ever, it basically made the Nexus mod website unusable because of all the people going to Nexus mods to download this mod. And for those of you who aren't into Bethesda modding for some reason, which you totally should be, on PC, Nexus mods is a website for many games, even beyond Bethesda, where it's a great community for modders. All the best mods are there. It's organized in a great way. basically everyone uses it for mods, and this new mod, which was a highly anticipated huge expansion for Fallout New Vegas, crashed Nexus for a little bit. So that should tell you just how huge the hype was for this mod. And this mod was Fallout New Vegas: The Frontier, and it's been in like development for I think 7 years. It has over 150 new weapons and items. It has like 3 quest lines in it. You're able to play in like snowy Oregon. It has a new faction, the Crusaders of Steel, who are obviously kind of like a play on the Brotherhood of Steel. NCR is there. The Legion are there, who kind of have like a new look, a new appearance. There are drivable vehicles like armored cars and a lot of other surprises. This mod has been highly anticipated for a very long time, and it seems like it has a great reception so far. So if you are into Fallout New Vegas, if it's one of your favorite games, you need to fire that up and get this mod, as long as Nexus's website is still up, which it is. Nexus staff was on this, and they tried to alleviate the issues and fix it almost immediately, so the website should be working now. I don't know why I keep doing whatever this is, but you definitely need to check this mod out. It's called Fallout: The Frontier, and you definitely need to check out this mod, or at least watch Let's Plays of it if you don't plan on playing it. And the last couple things are small, but just something I wanted to mention in this video, since this is a Bethesda roundup video. And the first thing real quick is a little bit of that Starfield trademark update stuff. One of the many Starfield trademarks has been updated yet again, and it's another extension. And for those that don't know, I'll go into a TL Doctor super quick. Trademarks get 5-6 month extensions before Bethesda would have to have the game actually finished and proven to be on sale to the United States Patent and Trademark Office. And for one of the numerous Starfield trademarks, it just got its first 6-month extension. And this update in itself isn't anything huge, but it is interesting just to point out how many Starfield trademarks there are. And a lot of these trademarks do have the classifications for video games, which is Class 9, Class 41. You can see this is the main Starfield mother trademark right here, which I believe is for a collector's edition because of all this stuff. I've talked about all this in previous videos, but I think that I think Starfield has actually the most trademarks out of any Bethesda game, and it's just weird because, like I said, they're all basically for video game trademarks. There's a couple in here for merchandise, like clothing and stuff, but this is just something I wanted to point out, and something else that is strange. While I do understand the trademark filings, I don't understand why Bethesda would want to pay and have all these various Starfield trademarks, which are actually like kind of the same thing because they all have Class 9 and Class 41 classifications, or just various classifications for video games. Maybe they have these as fail-safes in case Starfield gets delayed, and then they can abandon one trademark and use another one, but that seems kind of like a almost shady loophole process that I don't think the United States Patent and Trademark Office would allow to happen. And while none of this news in this video is anything gigantic, I did feel like some of it was worth sharing with you all, especially in a slow month like January for gaming news and on a slow day like Monday. So hopefully I made your Monday a little less boring for at least a few minutes, because that's everything I wanted to talk about in today's video. Let me know what you think about all this and more down in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoy the content, be sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn notifications on. And if you want to help grow the channel and the community, be sure to share this video and the channel, as basically channels only grow when subscribers share the content. And right now the YouTube algorithm isn't being very nice to me. It's not sharing my content to people. Even people who are subscribed aren't being notified of my new uploads. So if you want to help the channel out and help me go against that YouTube algorithm, you can help by sharing this video, sharing all my videos, my content, getting people to subscribe, and just raising awareness of the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And speaking of appreciation, huge shout out to these amazing people for going above and beyond, for supporting the channel and bringing you content like this. If you want to get your name added to this list and get a permanent future video shout out, you can support the channel over on Ko-fi, Patreon, or here on YouTube as an exclusive channel member. Like I said, the new version of this list is coming very soon, actually this week. I tried to update this list every couple of weeks with the new people who have supported the channel, so if you want to get your name added to this list, this is your chance to do so. Links are all down in the description below, and as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in next time when Todd Howard turns out to be executive producer for
It just works.